most unusual. The minute silence never got going. It might have been silent at your end, but the referee seems to have, well, I'll say lost the plot there. He hasn't done the minute silence, and the game is underway despite the cries from the crowd who are saying, what about the minute silence? And the linesman didn't indicate anything to the ref anyway. So we're underway, and Nuneaton have the ball. Simon Forsdick spreads it out. That's intercepted, and a chance now for Lincoln to break straight away down the right-hand side through Jamie Taylor. He's got Gavin Cowan for company, but he doesn't chip one in, and Lee Burge comes straight across and just gratefully grabs that, plays it forward, headed back to where it came, and then played up the line to Wes York, who's come out to this right side, and now James Armstrong can perhaps get Nuneaton going. Danny Sleep has found a bit of space on the far side, just overhits that a little bit, but he will catch up the ball and then cross it in. Will he? He's won a corner. So good break by Nuneaton there. That's exactly what Nuneaton need. Perhaps silence the Lincoln fans away to our right, who are in good voice. It's a Nuneaton corner which Sleep puts down. James Armstrong will trot across there to take it. And are we going to see the calamitous, awful corner kick that we normally get, which is far post ball to Cowan? Well, here it comes, and there it is. It's up in the air. Cowan does head it back across goal, and it's up in the air. Well, it's not been cleared yet. Danny Sleeth just under that, and it's still bobbling about. And they need to get some bodies around this. Lewis Mott's there. Played in. Oh, just against the thigh of the defender by Gaz Dean. Gaz Dean just shot from 6 yards out. Played the ball against the defender's thigh. It's blocked, and now a chance for a ball in by Phillips. It's a good one up in the air. That might go over the keeper's head. Oh, just hits the top of the crossbar and bounces over his head. And that clearance has gone right up to the other end, and it's stopped on the line by Paul Farman. Well, there you go. The Lincoln fans in absolute huge voice, and 7 or 8 police officers who are now inside the ground come along to just move them back into the back of the stand. Okay, so Wes York down this near side has a chance to take the ball, goes into the box. Chance to head into Malt. Malt steps over the ball to Sleep. Sleep, hard, low shot. Ooh, and well, playing for a corner, but it went past everybody, and actually, it's a Nuneaton throw in, which they take quickly. Well intercepted though, and then, well, James Armstrong just stands up, gets in the way of that. Simon Forsdick plays it out wide, so it does look like Danny Sleep is out wide left, with Simon Forsdick and James Armstrong as the middle two. And Wes York out wide right, so that's how Nuneaton have shuffled the pack. It's an unusual line-up. We'll talk to Matt Davis about that. I mean, we have seen Wes out wide left and Armstrong right, but Sleethy out wide left anyway. Ball comes through to Simon Forsdick. Doesn't get hold of that, but now Phillips has got the ball. He can launch one into the box. It's a good one. Up goes Mott, and that'll come out for a corner. Sure. Yes, cleared away by Nat Brown. It's a Nuneaton corner, and what they give for a goal. 10 minutes gone, just to unsettle Lincoln. We've already heard from the Lincolnshire press that when they're under pressure, Lincoln can wobble and cripple. They're under pressure now. They do have their fans right behind them, who've been in good voice so far. No sign of any trouble inside the ground, I'm pleased to say. Corner comes in from James Armstrong, looking for Cowan. Cowan gets there, heads it down. Ooh, and a bit of a hash clearance from the goal line, and that'll go out for Nuneaton, throwing on the far side, which Danny Sleeth will trot across to take. So more pressure on the Lincoln defence. Wasn't a particularly good corner, and certainly Cowan's header had no real power in it, but it was hooked away, and it span off the outside of the boot, and it's gone out for a throw-in level with the 6-yard area, which is taken inside to Mott. Mott crosses the ball in, looking for Andy Brown. Oh, and it comes through to
It's a better part of my pass. I don't know what it feels like between all those passes, but hopefully you might see him down here next season. He's a really good player on the way to promotion from Blue Square back north, and the kind of player that Nuneaton have missed this season.
Ball launch forward, that's one that Gaz Dean just has to chase back, and then Lee Burge comes quick to the line and gathers it. Under a lot of pressure there, and Gaz Dean saying, well, I was being pushed, but the ball just didn't seem to drop. Gaz Dean seemed to be waiting for that for an aid, but anyway, Nuneaton get away with it. Cowan plays up the line. That looked like Mott took one in the back, but nothing given. Simon Forsdick plays it out to this near side on the halfway line. Phillips just want to keep that in. Probably French. Anyway, played up the line. And, Hobson has the ball, and is that a good tackle? No. Simon Forsdick went to ground wrapped his legs around the player, and he's going to get a yellow card for that. Couldn't be, I think. Yellow card maybe, but free kick definitely.
Yeah, definitely yellow card, wasn't it? I mean, it's kind of a cynical foul, but probably did a good thing for the team because Hobson was breaking space there.
Walks away for 10 yards. All of the Lincoln players are on the edge of the penalty area waiting for the delivery of this free kick, and it is sent in, and it's a good delivery. Cowan comes across and just heads it, and it might roll out for a corner. Yes, it has. It was a super delivery. It was a set-piece delivery, two-touch, played in with power towards where Burge would have probably wanted to come for the ball, but Cowan got there first, and it's corner to Lincoln. On this near side, they played in right-footed, and then headed away. It's not gone out for another corner, but there is a chance for a second delivery right to the edge of the box, and then it is played in, and Burge comes for it, but doesn't get it, but it's cleared away. And, Lincoln gaining in confidence as Adam Smith has the ball now down this left side. Plays the ball in left-footed, it's dinked up, it's a good one. Played down, it's a header at the far post, which didn't really have much power on it, and Burge just comes and gets his ball on it. You could see, even though Burge doesn't get everything he comes for, he does give a lot of confidence to his defence.
Yeah, I mean, he started the game well, hasn't he? It's probably the first spell of pressure Lincoln have had after 22-23 minutes. It's a great defensive header from Andy Bryan before when the ball was whipped in, because that was one Burge came for and didn't get.
So long ball played forward as Gazdeen chases it down, and Lincoln do seem to want to do that a little bit as the interception comes in. Power plays it midfield, Sleeth just caught, and that's a Nuneaton free kick which they take quickly. It's a tactic that they've employed more and more recently. Played forward, that's a great ball for Lewis Moulton, that's headed back by Tom Miller to his keeper. Got quite a lot of power on that, and if Farman hadn't have been smart enough, he might have gone in his own net. Nuneaton have adopted that tactic. If we can stay in this division this season, then they will have learned so much from their opposition, particularly from referees, you know, what they can get away with, what they can't get away with. The step up from Blue Square North is huge. I think, believe it could be quite so much, but it's a completely different game. As James Armstrong has matured tremendously in the last 12 games or so. Just closes that ball down, it's played forward, and then out for this near side for Lincoln, and it's with Adam Smith. It's well shepherded though by Phillips and York. York gives the ball back to Phillips and plays it back into danger. He's played up the line to Malt, and now, well, York is now on a break. It's 2-on-2 here, in fact it's 3-on-2. If York could take his man on and then shoot, oh, well, there was a chance perhaps for York. He got options out wide left, Sleeth was breaking, Brownie was inside him. But he took the option to shoot, and it was a good block tackle in the end, and I can't blame him for shooting there. It's a neat throw in level with the 6-yard box, which Phillips will take, plays it into Malt. It was a great break by Nuneaton, and perhaps should have capitalised on that. Is that a goal kick? It is, and he did have Andy Brown and Sleeth to the left of him, and it was 3-on-2 from them, but it's encouraging. But now Nuneaton have some defending to do, and the flag goes up, thank goodness. It was played through. And it was Alan Power who just comes from that. What do you say? He's playing just in front of the midfield, just behind Craig Hobson. That's a dangerous little pocket. So if results stay like that, and they don't get a result here, and even a draw would see them cut off at the bottom a little bit. Telford losing, all played into the box, chested down, and then headed away by Danny Sleeth. Played back in, and Lincoln have the ball with Alan Power, the skipper, and then Tom Miller comes forward from right back out. Might just have overrun that, has he? And well, it's what a corner as the challenge came in. O'Halloran, I think it was, or it might have been Simon Forsdick who just put the pressure on the ball there and claimed it wasn't a corner. Telford linked with Nuneaton manager Kevin Wilkin this week. We're not quite sure about the truth in those rumours. We know that Telford have appointed a manager to the end of the season, and maybe if Kevin Wilkin is being linked, he would wait and see what the situation is at the end of the season. Nuneaton and Telford would both be in the Blue Square North. Headed in and over the pushing and shoving. Anyway, taken by Phillips, long towards Andy Brown. Andy Brown jumps, misses the ball, falls though for Lewis Mott. He can turn and get a shot away. Played up in the end. He tried to, I don't know whether he was trying to tip stuff up and over a kick, but in the end he didn't turn. and having received the ball from the header from Simon Forsdick, it comes to nothing. But it is back now with Simon Forsdick on the far side, plays it up the line, and Lewis Mott now has a chance to break into the box, does well. Nuneaton have players inside the box, played inside, chances for Nuneaton. Well, Danny Sleeth, his first touch was dreadful, and he had a perfect opportunity. If his first touch would have been better, he'd have steadied himself, and I'm sure would have buried that in the back of the net. It was played into him, and he met it right as he entered the area. And well, that's a chance fluff. That's two now that Nuneaton have messed up as Andy Brown comes again. Coventry City have taken the lead against lowly Hartlepool at the Rico. So, where's Stuart? Wasn't pushed, he just sort of jumped and dived at the same time, but great would be better for them than it will for Nuneaton. Cowan plays the short ball to Armstrong, plays it out to O'Halloran. O'Halloran out to Forsdick, who's gone out wide left and played up towards Sleeth. Firm challenge, but Nuneaton come back with the ball, and Andy Brown will get that. He's going to chase it down. That's not going to go out. He keeps it in, but he's under pressure, and he's got himself a corner. Or is it a throw in? Couldn't quite see. Right by the corner flag, so I think it's a throw in, which Simon Forsdick chops over to take. So great work by Andy Brown. He was obviously going to chase it down, and he just got his foot on it, and the player came in and put it out for a throw in, which is taken on the far side. It's Simon Forsdick who's turned, and I don't know why the flag's got danger there.
Yeah, it is 4 points. Yeah, actually, I think I played more. I'm sure Simon Forsdick's gone to the left midfield, so he's very he's playing wide left with Sleeth in the middle.
Cross comes in though, over everyone's head. It might just run out from a Nuneaton goal kick. It does. Yeah, I noticed that Simon's gone out wide left, which leaves Sleeth and Armstrong as the middle too, and well, you know, they're capable of getting a challenge, but not in the same league as Simon Forsdick, playing key ball, but they need to steal it back. Chance there for O'Halloran to give it to Simon Forsdick, hugs the left touchline, plays it into Malt, but it's too heavy. Boys just plays it away, and then James Armstrong comes across, plays it out to York. Maybe chance now for where's York to get his running boots on. He's got a little option inside of him, which is Phillips' good ball to the byline, played back, and then right foot shot by Andy Brown, which goes past the post. So took a nick, so the corner to Nuneaton. You can see who that came off, but good little link-up play by Phillips and Wes York. Phillips did well to keep that in. He just got his foot round it and crossed it in. Lovely little play by him and Wes York. So it's a corner ball into Nuneaton with 2.5 minutes to half-time. James Armstrong will take this. Right footed and swing out. He's looking for Cowan, I'm sure. Up go the heads. Andy Brown. That's it. Just headed on and now just past the post. Lewis Mott. Just dropped inside the post. There's no real power on it. Another half chance, but well, Farman still really hasn't had a shot to get in at half time now. 0-0. It's just over a minute to go. Gives it to Dean. Dean gives the ball away and then he retrieves it, and ultimately can win it back. But Diani plays it up the line, headed by Phillips. Had a steady game at right back, and then plays it to York. York puts some pressure on the man, and wins a throw into Nuneaton just inside the Lincoln half. Sure, Phillips will get the ball and trot up the line. See how much time is going to be added on just yet. I don't think it'll be very long, probably a minute. Throw in into Nuneaton. Certainly got themselves into good positions today without really threatening the goal. So Phillips plays it well, loose ball. Diani intercepts easily, and it's playful by Adam Smith. Dean comes across and he's impeded by Hobson. The referee seems to have an eye on that little back, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought you have to be careful. I think totting up the fouls might not look for a consistent foul, and I think Dean's wised up a little bit. He's making the point, hang on, ref, I'm being fouled here. He really complaining more than he has done previously.
There's the board, it's got 1 minute on it, it's not been held up yet, but it won't be long, there's around about 20 seconds to go. What they're complaining about by me is the free kick to Nuneaton, and I think it's probably just not quite in the right place as Phillips launches it forward. Andy Brown rises up, doesn't fall for him though, and now Mo Fofana, who's had a quiet game, will play it out to this near side. It comes out for the Nuneaton throw in. Shake of the head from the Lincoln manager. Gary Simpson there shakes his head as a minute added on. Right. Played out to the far side to O'Halloran. Played into the feet of Andy Brown. Andy Brown's got an option out wide, which is forced it. Forced it, just looks for the run. Away it's gone back towards where it came, and now Alan Power can perhaps get Lincoln breaking in this added minute into the box. It's a good ball, but it's offside, and Hudson will just have to stop. And someone's going to get yellow carded. And I can't quite see who. Yes, I think that's the totting up system. You are absolutely right. It just went 1, 2, 3, and I think that's the first break in play.
Yeah, I guess so. I thought he was looking in for being offside there for a second, but I wasn't sure what happened. Why don't book him earlier? I mean, the ref's done is kind of curious game. I think he's right to book him in a way. He has fouled quite a few times, but it's very unusual timing there.
Well, yeah, he seemed to indicate, he sort of went 1, 2, 3, there's the 3 fouls, I'm going to book you now for being offside, as you say, unless he just said something to the referee, or swore, I don't know what he did, but there's the half-time whistle then. It's 0-0 at half-time here, Nuneaton certainly having the better of the possession and the chances, but they haven't really tested Paul Farman. We'll be back after then. Paul Farman, who's not been tested at all in the first half, apart from one of his own players, who headed the ball back at him with some venom. He's in goal, and you've got Miller, Boyce, Brown and Diani. Across the middle, Smith, Fofana, Jordan Taylor. Just in front of them, Alan Power, the skipper. Up front, Graham Thompson, who's on a yellow card. It's Wes York will get us under Sleeth. Kicking towards their own fans, away to my left in the Britannia Tyres stand. Ball played up the line, that's one for Hobson to chase down. Gaz Dean just gets across level with the penalty area and nods it out. And Lincoln fans start bouncing and cheering and clapping away to the right. They were reasonably quiet for the final 10 or 15 minutes of the first half, but just because they were bored. All gone out. I'll get to Matt Davis to my left for that confirmation that I think Gordon would have missed out. Malt plays the ball in behind the back four. It's a good one for Forstick to get a little cross in, played into the middle, and it's up in the air. So danger not clear. Didn't really have anybody running for him there, did Forstick, as he played that back in. It's now down the left side, and you'll pick it up again from O'Halloran. Plays it into the box, right-footed this time, chested down towards Danny Sleeth, played out to the far side to Wes York. He's got Phillips in support, plays it against the defender. It was a poor cross, and then played away by Alan Power in the end, down the left-hand side for Lincoln. That's the far side of the pitch as Nuneaton look at it. They've got to throw in then Nuneaton. Taylor, who just walked past with his arm in a sling, of course, out for the rest of the season with that double fracture, which he picked up not far away from here, actually, as we winced when we watched that one back, me and Matt Davis. As Cowan has the ball now on the halfway line, sticks it forward looking for Brown, chests it down as Andy Brown plays it forward towards Forstick, and then headed away by the defender and then wellied forward into no man's land, and well, that's easy for Phillips. Phillips has got a little bit of space in front of him, but it's closed down by Smith. And pushed to the ground, so that's a free kick which he plays quickly into the feet of Andy Brown. Andy Brown waits for the runners and then gives it away. He's not had the best of games as Andy Brown today, but he's played a lot of games for Nuneaton. I'd imagine he's started every single one, certainly in the league. Little free kick given away by Danny Sleeth. 3 minutes gone in the second half. 0-0. And this we can't emphasise enough with results the way they are elsewhere around the league. This is a real must-win game, certainly for Nuneaton, arguably for Lincoln. So they'll be happy if it does end in a draw. Ball headed forward, I'll go out for Nuneaton goal kicking.
Yeah, you're right, Nuneaton could have won all those games, should have won at least one of them, especially Lincoln, who was behind. So I mean, that's probably the reason Nuneaton are down the bottom of the league, among many other things. When they're in top 100 games, they can't score enough goals, and that's been the case again today.
I'm not quite sure how many games Lewis Malt has had now for Nuneaton, but probably 7 or 8, I would think. And he hasn't scored. He's a tremendous worker, as Andy Brown is, but when you look as well at the midfield, the Nuneaton midfield are not getting goals. certainly the stats will be very, very interesting to see how many goals Nuneaton have scored in the last dozen games. Certainly not very many, as Armstrong plays the ball forward. Malt just takes it down on his thigh, plays it in field, but there's no one there. Might run for Wes York. It doesn't play forward again. It's got very dark. The lights are on. Might have some rack as O'Halloran, right-footed, clears the ball, looking for Wes York. York doesn't jump, but it will fall for Sleeth. Sleeth plays the ball out wide to James Armstrong. Armstrong got a little bit of space to run into, gets his head up, plays a deep cross into the box. It's headed away, will only fall as far as Sleeth. That is a good first touch, and his shot just gets a little bit too much under it, and he goes up and over the bar. Actually, he took a little nick off somebody, and it's a Nuneaton corner on the far side. And here comes that Armstrong. Plays it in, it's high in the air and just drops into the tip of the net, and another dead ball situation is wasted. Good explanation, Matt, because certainly I couldn't see where he got it from, but yeah, he obviously played it on there. Chance now for the ball to break into the box, but Nuneaton steal it back. Wes York plays it up the line. It's going to get a little bit tricky out there now as the rain falls down. The lights are on here at Liberty Way. 6 minutes gone in the second half, and it's still 0-0. Ball played out to this near side. Tom Miller takes it inside, plays it into feet, and good turn there by Todd Jordan. Ball though out to this near side was just intercepted by Simon Forsett, but clearance by Nuneaton, and Gazdeen just gets a tackle in. It's offside. They have given their team some good support this afternoon. Ball played forward by Birch. One in the air by Nat Brown, played forward. It will fall for Phillips. Phillips though didn't get anything on that clearance, and now Lincoln can perhaps break with the ball out on the far side. It's played out towards Hobson, and he trips, puts his hand on the ball. It's a throw into Nuneaton with Phillips. Well, really are poor side, and if I was a Lincoln fan, you'd be worried if they haven't got so many points on the board earlier on in the season. They're like dead certs to get out.
Well, you'd be worried now anyway, because they're right in the relegation mix, aren't they? They haven't really done anything going forward. It's a great pedestrian midfield. They've got two holding midfielders. They haven't really got any support. Howard is a good player to me. There's no support from the ball.
Andy Brown plays the ball forward for Lewis Malt. Ooh, and that's a poor challenge by Tom Miller, and Miller took the standing foot of Malt from under him, and that'll be a yellow card. And it's a free kick to Nuneaton, which will result in a goal kick to Lincoln. That's me being cynical, Matt, but that's kind of the track record, isn't it? It's in a decent position, actually. I'm going to have a go. And here comes Armstrong, plays it up, looks for Cowan, and offside flag goes up. And yet again, the Nuneaton dead ball situation is wasted, and Lincoln play the ball out. 9 minutes gone, it's 0-0. What a waste. What a waste. And if Nuneaton do go down, they only have themselves to blame from some of these situations as the ball rolls out for Nuneaton. Goal kicks much the same as the first half, as 10 minutes gone, and the standard of play is so poor, it's unbelievable. As Lincoln come again on the far side through Adam Smith. Smith cuts inside, well shepherded though by Gazdeen. He plays it forward, didn't get much on it, and Diani plays the ball forward into the chest of Hobson. Hobson plays it back, it was power, and now the ball is played into the box, headed down. Oh, Birch might have dived on that. For some reason he goes to ground and kicks it away. Now Phillips down that right hand side will play it forward, and that ball was headed down. I thought Birch might have just sort of dropped on that with both hands, and well, now it's back at the other end, and Armstrong picks up the bad clearance from Farman. Forsting plays it inside to Sleeth, and it's really poor by both sides. And now Alan Power can break away with the ball, plays it out to this near side, overlapping run. It's Taylor, played into the box. It's a good run, and it's cleared away, and it looks like there's panic setting in the Nuneaton defence maybe, as Wes York just waits for that to bounce and then plays it against Diani coming forward. Well, both sides guilty of poor football.
I thought he kept it out. It was a bit unorthodox. I could see he's caught in two minds. He did keep the ball out, and that's the only thing that counts, really.
Certainly unorthodox, yeah. It put us all by surprise, but that's handball surely, but not given. Hobson was a real handful on that far side. He's been tackled and dispossessed now though by Phillips, who's having a good game in the Nuneaton shirt. Plays it forward. Diani gets there first, headed away by York, and then played forward now. Forsting gives it back towards O'Halloran. O'Halloran has got the keeping option. 3 Lincoln players put pressure on the ball, and it's up in the air, and the wind is against Nuneaton, kicking towards the Britannia Tyres stand, and then played through, won't quite run, go through to the keeper again. For me, Matt, there are too many Nuneaton players not having a good day. Andy Brown not having a good day. Wes York not having a good day. Danny Sleeth not having a good day. James Armstrong, average. Even Simon Forsdick, you'd expect more from as he Sleeth there, who just dived in. And I think Nuneaton, who've got the manager and Mickey Moore, which in conversation a minute ago, might well look to change 2 or 3 positions, try and mix this up a bit, because I can tell you Lincoln are getting stronger. There's a chance here for a long range shot. It's a good one. It's over the bar though.
Yeah, you are really doing bad, but not doing enough to win the game of football at this level.
It's Malt on the far side who has the ball, has a chance to deliver one in. It's played against the defender and out for a Nuneaton throw in, so that gets a ripple of applause from the Nuneaton fans away to my left. Kevin Wilkin resisting the opportunity to make a change. 13 minutes in the second half. Ball played into Wes York. Jarman, Farman slides out to get that inside his 6-yard box, and then looks to get Lincoln going again quickly with the wind assisted kick that goes high and up, and over the bar. That bounce on the penalty spot. Got the wind behind. Yeah, that's the key word, quality, and there's certainly not much of it, if any, today. Andy Brown just can't get that under control. Ball played forward and then intercepted. So Lincoln have the ball, play it into some space. Good interception though by Gaz Dean, beg your pardon. And then it'll go all the way back to the Lincoln keeper, Paul Farman, who gets it right-footed long. And Gaz Dean gets a firm header on that. He's done quite well second half. That's a clumsy challenge by Andy Brown. Sends Mo Fofana down on the halfway line, free kick to Lincoln. So no sign of a substitution from Nuneaton yet. Free kick on the halfway line, which will be sent along, wind assisted towards the edge of the area, played in, and easily collected by.
That's when you probably need to play some football on the floor, and they haven't been able to do that at all so far.
It's played out to the far side to Wes York. He might get his running boots on. There he goes down the right side. He's just checked his run and then stands up. Got a little option inside, which is Phillips. They do link up quite well, and let's play back towards York. York might get his crossing in. Well, you know, having done the hard work, the break, the link up with Phillips, and then the delivery here. You know, that's when you see that kind of thing, Matt. You just see a side that's got relegation written all over them. Crappy as Larry. 0-0. Kept in, and might have gone out. James Armstrong just plays it forward. It's an awful ball. It's just so scrappy, and then the throwing on the halfway line, and it really does need change. This will be a measure of Kevin Wilkins' managerial ability. He has made some good substitutions late on in games recently, which Nuneaton have taken advantage of. Certainly at Boro, they made 3 substitutions that worked in their favour as torrential rain comes down now over Nuneaton. There's a real dart. Our captain has gone all the way back. Gives the ball to one of his men, and now Lincoln can break. Just checks his run there, does top Jordan, and then gives the ball away, and it's broken to Nuneaton, put forward. It's headed on, and now a chance maybe for Lewis Mott, and that's a great challenge. It might just fall for Nuneaton again. Played out to this side. The team were trying it by Danny Sleeth. The quality is, we've said it on and on and on. It just isn't there. The delivery comes in again. Go the heads, and might just fall for Nuneaton again. Low shot from James Armstrong, goes well wide. You know, there were 2 or 3 chances there.
Cartwright's an option for right, there's some quality, and everyone's even warming up at the moment, which I do find strange. For both teams, actually, I can't believe they're having to play for a point.
Well, no, I mean, if you're prepared to play for a point against a team in the bottom 6 with you, who are awful, has to be said, then you really have got problems. Lewis Mott might take this ball round his man, and they just overrun it. It was a shame, and Diani comes across and nicks it back, and then O'Halloran just wellies it forward. No real pass on that, yeah. Have it back was the crowd cry from me. Have it back. Nobody wants it, but now there is an overlapping run there. O'Halloran comes left, plays the ball inside to Sleeth. Sleeth just manages to pick the ball up. Good skill by Sleeth, but it looked like he lost the ball. Ball played in to the box, and then easily dealt with again. Quality cross wasn't there, and then Powell, who's come really, he's got a message from the studio, chin up, but it's easy for the person in the studio to say that. I've got to watch this rubbish. People around me are laughing. It's comic relief night all over again here at Liberty Waves. Anyway, ball played forward. The weather's bad, the football's bad. Ball played through the middle, and Birds will come out and collect that. And well, you can see how wet it is as Hobson slid in. The water just popped up off the surface of the pitch, played inside to James Armstrong by Phillips. Plays a long ball out to this near side, can force it to get to that can with it by keeping it in. He's actually giving the ball away, and now Lincoln perhaps can bring the ball up the line. And that's out. This afternoon, goal kick taken, played forward. Lincoln will pick it up in midfield. Good tackle though from Nuneaton. I'll get a foot in there. That's Danny Sleep. Ball played in behind the defence. It's one for Wes York to chase the man down, and he'll know he's in a race with Tom Miller as he gets there first. Substitute runs up. Well, Lincoln now sensing that they might go on to win the game. Sheridan, the substitute, goes round his man, stands up, gets the cross in, high, into the air. Chance to get the header down. Also, oh well, I thought Powell was a better shot than that from inside the area, but it got blocked. The danger hasn't been cleared as the ball goes well backwards now for Lincoln. There's a great cross in. It was cleared away. It was good defending from Nuneaton in the end. The game will open up in this final 10 minutes inside to James Armstrong. Armstrong can break into the box, plays it in to Andy Brown, and well, it was a shot come across. Now he heads it back in towards Lewis Moll, and the ball was cleared away on the edge of the 6-yard box by Lincoln. It's going to get a little bit frantic now, I would imagine, as both sides try to take something from this game. Cowan just gets his foot in there, but Lincoln on the halfway line can come again through Todd Jordan. Jordan plays the ball forward. Well, in fact, they've gone through. I think Hobson would have been clean in. It's Power, the skipper, plays the ball into the box, and just with Teenage on it. Tom quite some time. Burgess kick is dreadful, but with the weather as it is, I'm not surprised. It just hangs in the air, and now Hobson can perhaps take Sleeth on some kind of free kick. Sheridan will win a corner there unless Cowan can keep it in. Cowan was really well again. Halloran was really there. It's a corner to Lincoln. 10 minutes to go. Lincoln rallying. It's the first corner they've had in a long, long time, and there they go. Their fans pick up the tempo. Inform that Nuneaton just keep their heads here. Gone zonal, not picking up any runners so far. Here comes the corner. Played in. Headed out though. Lincoln player, I think it was Gianni who come up, and Nuneaton launched the ball forward. Wes York goes rattling across, and the spray coming off the pitch now. It's been very, very difficult for both sides, but Lincoln come again. Played across the halfway line, and it's out towards Alan Power, who's the skipper, trying to get Miller into the game. Miller though comes down his right side, and that'll go out for a Lincoln throw off O'Halloran. Lincoln stepped up the pace a little bit. Miller with the throw. Takes the return. Gives it back to Jones. Jones takes one touch, plays the ball into the box, left footed. Cleared away, and then Sleeth gets it away with his right foot after the header by D. Ball comes back. Cowan heads it away, and he just can't get hold of the ball. Dance gets his foot in there. Sleeth has the ball, plays it out now to Lewis Mott. Mott will take on Andrew Boyce, takes the ball into the box, just overruns it, and Boyce does well, just stands up and then clears it away. Sleeth now in midfield, gives the ball to Armstrong. Armstrong's got an overlapping run, but ignores it, gives the ball to Dance. He's got Phillips out wide right. Dance just plays the ball against the Lincoln shoulder, says the referee. Now, Wes York just misses that challenge, but Halloran comes in. Great conditions if you're a full back and you enjoy. He's off the pitch, he's had a little bit of treatment. He's looking to the referee. He's saying wait, but he's got to get him back on that, surely. Yeah, he's allowing him back on. And now Nuneaton, perhaps to Andy Brown. Played the ball out to Phillips, and I say he had an option to play it forward to Dance, and that has gone to Dance from Phillips. Dance on the right side, he's got three players around, he plays the ball into what's a good tip by Andy Brown. Can he keep it in? Oh, that looked like handball. The referee said no. Well, I mean, I'm a mile away. Played against the chest, I think, of Nat Brown, and the crowd behind the Nuneaton goal. Massive appeal. Referee was well positioned and said no. Dance plays the ball back to Sleep. To be fair, not many of the players really appear for it. Ball played into the box. Brown gets up, nods it down. Motlow can't get there. They run out for a Nuneaton throw. It's all gone brighter now. The clouds have passed. The wind has dropped. And in the last 6 minutes, we might see some football. Conditions have improved in that Nuneaton throw. They've got 5.5 minutes to try and get all the points. They have left it late in a couple of games. Good turn by Dance. Plays the ball in across the box and well, Miller plays it out for a corner. It looked like he might have turned it into his own net there, and James Armstrong rallies the crowd, waves his arms, gestures to them. Come on, give us the encouragement we need. 5 minutes to go. Nuneaton have a corner. Played in, curled up. Up go the heads. Might go out for another corner. Yes, it has. This time on the far side. So Nuneaton keeping the pressure on, and well, as we heard, the right-footed from James Armstrong, so it will swing out towards Cowan, I'm sure. Hanging. Cowan gets up. So it might have been headed down. It's going to be cleared away rather easily in the end. It was a good header that time, and it'll come all the way back to O'Halloran, who's going to keep it in, gives it back to Bird. Bird, though, is going to be under pressure to get rid of it. Oh, he does really well, gives it back to O'Halloran. O'Halloran, nice little touch down the line. Play to Wes York, and then Malt now has the ball, and Nuneaton will have a throw in. So Nuneaton carrying the game to Lincoln. Throw in. So Lincoln penalty box, comes back, swings it in. Up go the heads. Couldn't quite get there, and a free kick given against Andy Brown. Actually came off the Lincoln defender. Luke Tottenham. Here's another substitution, and well, it's Cartwright who's going to come on, I think.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see Cartwright play wide right forward, perhaps, because he's got such good delivery. I thought James Dance might go in front because he's looked bright since he came on, but maybe we think out wide. He's the one who can get quality into the box. Probably the substitution shows what's been lacking. So as I just said, that delivery has been so poor. Pretty much for 90 minutes.
3 minutes to go then. Nuneaton have 2 substitutes on. They've mixed it up a little bit. They showed against Boro that they can get a couple of goals in the last couple of minutes. They'll need something now. It's 0-0 and it's Lincoln on the attack. That ball will just fall nicely for Sheridan. Keeps it in. Miller has come forward and he's being put under pressure from Dance. Dance has come now over to this near side. Wes York has gone up top with Andy Brown. And, well, Matt Brown plays it forward. Cowan heads it. Comes back towards him. I think that was Fafana that played it in. And, Sheridan plays it up the line to Miller. Miller shows the ball to O'Halloran, wins the corner. So, well, 2 minutes to go. Now Lincolnshire. I don't know why I keep saying Lincolnshire. I don't know what I'm on about. Lincoln put the pressure on with a corner. Well, Lincoln manager says to Miller, get back on the halfway line and watch Wes York. He knows that Nuneaton break, and he's the man who'll get the ball. The corner comes in, it's nodded away, but only to the far side as Nat Brown stays up. Fafana gives the ball back to Brown. Brown plays the ball in. Keeper comes, does well, and now, referee, have a word there, please. What about Dasani there, putting his leg up? Anyway, that's me being biased. I'll appeal for anything, me. Long kick then from Burge as we enter the last minute. Played in, Wes York can't quite get that. Was played against Wes York, and well, it's an uneven corner. As the keeper came out, last man played it back towards him. I think it was Todd Jordan, and there's a Nuneaton cry. Come on, Nuneaton, is the cry to my left. Corner then. 50 seconds left on the clock. I haven't seen how much added time has been put up. Here comes the corner then. Right-footed, high, hanging. Nobody attacked the ball. And in those situations, you've got to die for it as the ball is cleared away. Phillips comes across, wins the challenge. And, well, I haven't seen the board go up yet. By my reckoning, there's 30 seconds left. And both managers just giving the cry to rally. Nobody wants to let this one slip. But, for me, the draw isn't good enough, and here comes the board now. 3 minutes. It's going to be added on, it hasn't changed that, but super glasses can see it from here. So 3 minutes will be added on. Lincoln have the ball, plays forward, O'Halloran wins the header, Brown nips in and just keeps the ball moving forward, but it's throwing on the halfway line to Lincoln, which Miller will trot across the gap. Well, let's see. Let's see which team wants it more, or will they settle for a draw? Nobody's left the ground yet. I can see that there's potential here for somebody to nick this. Well, I thought that was a Lincoln corner. I think Nuneaton have been let off there. Burge has the ball, put it down. Looking to see if there's any kind of gesture from Kevin Wilkins. He's not saying, come on, in fact he's on his haunches. I'd have thought they'd have thrown everything at it in these last couple of minutes. Burge doesn't get much on that. It's played forward, and that's a Nuneaton throw on the halfway line. 0-0. 2 minutes of those, 3 minutes left. Referee tells O'Halloran to go back and take the throw in from where it should be taken. He plays it into Brown. Brown just takes the ball down, plays it infield to Armson. Armson back to Gaz Dean. Dean will welly it forward, I'm sure, and that's going to go towards Cartwright. He keeps it in, that's his first touch. Nice little header. I think Wes York could come back. Now Lincoln can break over the halfway line, but intercepted by James Armson. And now Wes York gives it back to, well, it's played in, and the chance here from Nuneaton, and the ball just doesn't fall for Andy Brown. He keeps some pressure on the man, and it was a delivery by Cartwright, and that's why he's on the pitch. It's kept in, played up the line, Nuneaton 2 players round the man, and it's a Nuneaton throw. We've got 1 minute and 15 seconds left, and Cartwright's delivery into the box was good, and that's why he's on the pitch. Launched up into the air by O'Halloran, climbing all over the man surely there, but played back into the box by, well, it might fall for Andy Brown. He's played in by James Armson. It'll be cleared away, and it'll go out from the lead, throw in. Kevin Wilkin catches that, gives it straight to O'Halloran. O'Halloran gives it to Cowan. Cowan under pressure, does well and turns and just plays it in field to Armson. Armson, get the ball into the box, lad. Well, he gives it across to Phillips on the halfway line. Phillips will launch it into the box. In it goes. Up go the heads. Headed away, it'll fall to York. York, shot! Scores! Wes York has scored with 30 seconds remaining. First goal in a long time, and from the edge of the penalty area, top the ball down. Let rip with the right foot. It flew past Carman into the top corner. It's Nuneaton 1, Lincoln 0. And boy, oh boy, have they left it late. Have they done enough? And it's, well, there's still time. There's 15 seconds left. And they've broken Lincoln's hearts here as the doors open. And the Lincoln fans stream out of the ground. Have Nuneaton won this right at the death? If ever there was an important goal to score, Wes, my boy, you've done it. You did it last year against Workington from a very similar position. Have you done it again today, my son? It's 1-0 to Nuneaton. For me, the game should be over. The referee lets things go on. The ball is played forward. It's important that Nuneaton just keep things tight now. We know that they're pretty capable of throwing leads away. That ball is played forward, out of the ground, 1-0. The referee looks at his watch. Have Nuneaton won this at the death? I haven't even had a chance to talk to Matt Davis. Well, Nuneaton bench can't look. They're looking away. The referee says, come on, it's your own time you're waiting to the Lincoln player. Plays it up the line. The referee blows the whistle, and Nuneaton have won with the last kick of the game virtually. It's 1-0 here. Unbelievable. Tom James gives me a look across. Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to take a little comment here from... are you still speaking to me, Lee? Lee from the Lincoln. Have you ever seen an ending like that?
Well, I mean, we've spoken through the game about the game. The game needed a real bit of quality. And to be fair, yeah, you could have had 2 goalkeepers in there. Would have saved that. It was an absolute terrific strike. It's perfect, but you know, Lincoln have only got themselves to blame. Really lacked total creativity throughout. I don't think the goalkeeper was tested enough. You know, there's a lot of effort.